Alright guys, welcome to this week's episode. I don't do intros as good as JR. Shout out JR, thank you for that.
You want me to do the intro?
Yeah, you do the intro.
Hello, welcome to JR, Michael, and the Beat Guy, featuring me, the best part of the show, the voice in the back of the room. Woo! Everyone cheer for me. I'm here against my will, but I still like fans. Anyway, unfortunately, JR is unable to join us today, but luckily we do have, can I get a drum roll on your belly? The Namaste Guy, Mr. Brian Westervelt joining us. Hello, Westy. Thank you for joining.
Hello.
Westy has been with us once before.
But only as Westy. This time he says Namaste Guy. Shout out. Namaste.
No.
Westy's real Namaste right now.
Real Namaste.
How's everybody's weeks?
My week? It's a week. It's a week. It's a nice week. It's a bad week. It's a week.
Okay. Somebody more normal, I guess. Mr. Westy.
We just found Namaste.
Alright,
Riveting intro, guys.
Alright, so in all seriousness, it's a big week. We have Certified himself dropping like this week.
Oh, that's right. That drops tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
It started like this.
Yes.
It started like this. Alright, he does it way better than me. You guys are gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, that's
Where can you find it?
It's gonna be on Spotify, YouTube. Actually, tonight at midnight, I'll probably just put it in the comment here. So if you just come back to this video, I'll put a little link tree thing there that you can go to all the links where the song is. So you can find it on Apple Music, you can find it anywhere.
You just committed yourself to that.
Oh, check it out.
I did, I'm gonna be up there.
Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out.
Check it out.
Fresh hits hitting this week. Check it out.
Anyway, voice in the back of the room. How was your week? Oh, thank you, voice in the back of the room.
Oh, wow, you include yourself.
Wow.
I thought that I did want to hear the chains
You talking to
rattling.
yourself being idle, even like it's not even a third person. Like
It's voice in the back of the room to the voice in the back of the room.
Voice in the back of the room.
My week was fine. Hung out, read some, cleaned the house. We obviously have Namaste Guy visiting. It was his birthday 2 days ago. I told him I have a special treat for him hidden in the fridge. He's probably seen it. What do you think it was?
it's a pie.
What
Like
kind?
key lime pie.
I did make a key lime pie. Why would I make you a key lime pie?
Because you know that's it.
It's your favorite.
Right?
Yeah. Anyway, so happy birthday, Namaste Guy.
Grab a drink. It's your birthday.
That's what we should have named this episode, Namaste Guy's birthday.
Oh yeah, Namaste Guy's birthday.
Renaming the episode, Namaste Guy's birthday.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, prost, slancha, salud.
Salud, whatever.
Whatever it is you want to say.
Just make sure you tap it before you drink it.
Anyway, the Pacers are playing tonight, so we're looking forward to that. Actually, many of our people who show up live are either away on vacation or, may not be able to join us because we're doing the show a little bit early. Not only so that we could get some things kind of done and set up a little bit earlier tonight, but also because we're hoping to watch the game tonight. Game 6, gotta win it to keep moving on to the 7th game in the series. So
I got one to stay in.
Go Pacers.
Let's
Go Pacers.
Let's go.
Go Pacers. Outpace them.
Oh snap.
Anyway, having said that, welcome to this week's Random Questions.
Random ass questions. That was terrible.
It's fun, being the stand-in host off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awkward from my position. I'm trying to do both roles at the same time, and it's I should just be you take that role.
So everything up at the computers because I could never do that. But I'm sitting here cheesing mad hard at him after taking the crown of stand-in anchor.
Yeah, you get that. You get that. It's a beautiful day out, though. Like,
it is.
That's natural light right there.
I got sunburned behind the knees today.
I'm not pointing at Westy. I'm just trying to put my hand in front of his face. It's funny. We're on camera. We're in the same room. This never happens on this. We're in the same room.
It's actually really exciting. Like, we're not wearing headphones, and that my headphones usually, like, crush my ears to my glasses, and by the end of the... No, at first it's fine, but by the end of, like, the hour and a half, 2 hours, it's like, my ears need freedom.
Yeah, this is going to be nice. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be nice. It's different. I miss JR. He obviously carries, like, we just went over that. He carries that big load right there. But
he does. He does. I am not voice in the back of the room today. I am JRette. Hello, nice to meet you.
From the other side.
Welcome. Alright, are we ready to get into these questions?
I guarantee we are.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Should we continue JR's bit? Normally he would sit here and guess how many questions I wrote.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody out there, guess how many questions? Guess how many questions? We probably don't have a lot of people there tonight. We're a little early. So, what do you think? How many questions?
Since we're early, 5? Because you didn't come up with enough? I don't know.
Cute. Okay.
9.
Okay.
9 is the correct answer.
I'm the first one ever to get it right.
9 is the correct answer. Actually, 2 of these were articles sent to me by JR this week, so I don't know if I should save those for him for next week, but I don't know. I want him to feel honored that even though he can't be with us tonight, that I still value his input.
Yeah, I think that's a valid point.
So we're going to start with question number 1. You two ready?
On that note,
You
yes.
strapped in?
Drum roll.
Got your seatbelts ready? Wow, this is like an old school car. You guys just did the waistbands. Why are you aging us like that, guys?
So,
we all existed back when cars only had waistbands.
You're ready for the original runaway train. Come on.
Oh, the original. Fantastic. Alright. Before you guys crash, this is not a party on wheels.
Oh.
Anyway, question number 1. Do you guys have a favorite takeout food? This one comes from an article JR sent.
Alright, so is it like...
That's a tough one. Like,
what levels of takeout? Can we go different levels? Like fast food to like order at home to like going out to a restaurant?
I would assume it's pickup.
Yeah, think pickup. It could be eaten somewhere, but think pickup.
Yeah, I would assume it's pickup.
Pickup, but like...
Shit you're going to take home.
So
right?
You're trying to get me to give more information away.
Would Texas Roadhouse fit?
That is not...
No, that's a fucking restaurant.
Right, yes, you could order at home, but no.
Okay. So, like, takeout, so I'd probably say Taco Bell.
Okay. What about you, Westy? Namaste, guy.
Namaste.
If anyone's actually watching us, I want to hear you guys in the comments, but I don't think any of you are.
It's very questionable. I enjoy food a lot, so that's a hard answer to come up with, but I would either... I like La Rosa because I like chicken and it's fried and
I like
grilled.
La Rosa. I miss La Rosa.
I like grilled chicken.
I miss La Rosa so much.
I like roasted chicken.
I like roasted chicken.
I like
fried chicken. You know, the rotisserie.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I miss La Rosa sauce.
I miss La Rosa a lot.
Sauce. I miss La Rosa. I want you to know. I know you guys have been expanding across New Jersey, but like babies, you could go national. And you could survive and build a whole conglomerate because we relocated in February and we're missing you.
Yeah. La Rosa, if you want to make a bunch of money, spread your growth. Don't isolate it.
Respect.
It will expand in each spot you put in.
Yeah, respect Westy for La Rosa. We bow to you. Great. Actually, yeah, La Rosa.
Hats off to La Rosa. That's all I'm saying. You know, like,
all right.
They're the ones like...
Yeah, their sauce is banging.
Yeah, their sauce is something I don't eat, but you know about.
I'm obsessed with it. It's like this sweet garlic thing. I don't even know. It's amazing.
So it's like they're doing what Cane's does with the chicken tenders, but way, way better. Way better chicken tenders. And then they also have like rotisserie chickens there.
Rotisserie chicken meals, yeah.
Yeah, and then they also have like good old like soul food sides, but with a Hispanic twist on it, like a Mexican kind of style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopping back into my point of the question, though.
I just want to make sure you know what La Rosa is.
I know, and we are not getting paid to advertise La Rosa. If you know what it is,
it's a chicken place.
That's what he said. It's a chicken place.
If you know what it is, good for you. If you don't, get with the program.
Get with the program.
Anyway, okay, so that's your favorite takeout. Great. That's your favorite Taco Bell. Okay, I know you love Taco Bell, but like, what have you been asking for an entire week now? Pseudo.
I don't remember.
You don't remember. What did we eat last week, takeout?
Chinese food?
We didn't.
Pizza?
Yeah, what did we eat yesterday?
Pizza.
Okay, so what do we think I'm getting at here?
Pizza.
This article is a pizza.
Pizza.
This article is a pizza.
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 Article.
You talking about pizza? Oh,
you talking about pizza?
Gentlemen.
Alright.
There's so many. What kind of pizza you talking about? You talking about like Dave did pizza or like flatbread pizza?
Anyway, JR sent me this article from Newsbreak, but I found the one I could read because I don't have that app. People, and this was written by Sabrina Weiss.
Sabrina Weiss!
Okay, but there was an elderly couple that was out in California.
Yeah.
Elderly couple in California.
I'll just stop.
No, we're listening.
Yeah, elderly couple
in California. We're very on top of it.
Yeah.
There's an elderly couple that was out in California, and they're deciding on pizza or burgers to go out and eat.
They picked burgers. No kidding. They definitely picked pizza.
He picked burgers. She picked pizza. So they fought about it?
Correct! I was actually going to say, who do you think picked what? No, he picked burgers, she picked pizza, but what do you think they went out to get?
Pizza. Sushi. Sushi.
You? No.
Pizza.
Pizza! Congratulations. All the context clues are working, folks. Yeah.
We played Blue's Clues as a kid.
She wanted pizza, they went out to get pizza. But in order to be able to have money to tip, they had to break a $100 bill. So they went to this little store next door, broke the $100 bill by getting a couple of, getting some scratch-offs.
Yeah.
They won $1 million.
Fucking congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's fucking awesome.
That will not be used in the short.
Yeah, I already thought about that.
It'll probably be cut. I'll just cut the F word out.
Anyway, so yeah, they won $1 million from a scratch off because they broke 100 to get change so that they could tip for their pizza. And my takeaway is 1, it's always better to choose pizza.
Pizza.
2, my second takeaway is, oh man, Karma sat there and said, "Oh, you guys tip. Here's some money."
My real question is, does the article go into this? And it probably doesn't. So we're gonna have to guess. But what pizza place do you think they were going to? And what burger place do you think they were going to?
It's out in California. I don't know.
So is it like an In-N-Out?
It's gonna be like a local place.
Or is it like a McDonald's?
It wasn't a burger. Why are you saying?
No, but what was up? What was the competition in this situation? Was it like Domino's versus?
No, like,
why would
it's like if you're in Jersey, you're eating pizza. If you're eating pizza,
no, if I'm in Jersey, I'm getting pizza over a burger.
If you're getting pizza in Jersey, you ain't going to like Domino's. You ain't going to Pizza Hut. You're going to the local place.
Yeah, but if you're out here, you're
I'm not. Yeah, I know, but what I'm talking about, like, I'm talking about you in Jersey. Like, that's what we're doing.
We're not in Jersey.
I'm talking about it.
They did not say.
I'm not saying I are. I'm talking about it.
They did not say what pizza place or what burger place.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
no.
They didn't have like a scale, like a winner or loser.
They said that they needed, they needed cash for a tip, so they went to a local liquor store next door.
You got a lot of things, yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So they got in the car, he scratched it. He looked at his wife. He goes, "I think I won $1 million." They checked it on the app.
Mm-hmm.
He said, and the guy said, "So my wife almost had a heart attack, and then we had to like go in and buy the pizza." He credits his wife with the cash prize. He said it's all because of her. She's the one that likes pizza.
Well, I guess
this is my takeaway, Pseudo. What's my takeaway here?
That pizza brings the dough.
The wife likes
That's
pizza.
really cute. That you should always listen to your wife when she wants pizza.
Okay, yes, I know that, but
They plan to use the money to pay off their home, buy a camper van, and they plan on driving to visit their family down south and in other parts of the country.
oh, they're gonna have a nice little trip. We did that. Go watch it. It's on the Pseudo on the Move, and that's the most arrogant way I've ever plugged that.
And we never had $1 million. Never had it. Don't have it.
Yeah.
So our trip's probably way less glamorous.
Yes.
Yeah,
But-
this trip's it's fun.
The trip's fun. I just mean I'm talking about what a couple's gonna do with the $1 million
they
they want. And
they're
he's like,
going around in an
we
RV.
did that, and I'm like,
they're
they're
going around like an RV or something.
I'm like, let's make this clear.
We'd have an RV.
Cool your jets. Anyway, so yeah, I thought that was pretty.
I was trying to cover your school bus. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought that was
dun, dun,
pretty cool.
dun, dun. It was really cool.
That was an article from JR.
JR. Where are you?
Where are you, JR?
I wonder if you could just join in the middle of an episode. He would have the access to do that. Only him.
Imagine if he just popped in. I'd be like, yo, I can't hear you. I'm not wearing my headphones.
I'd be like, I'm headphone free tonight.
Anyway, so that was question 1. That was an article sent to me by JR. Alright, are you two ready for question number 2?
Yeah.
Should I even ask questions? You don't seem too interested.
No, we're interested.
I'm ready.
We're super excited.
I don't know.
No, give us the question. I want to know this.
Yo, pick up the pace, man.
Yeah, pick up the pace, man.
Yo,
Pace, man.
get to it.
Get to it.
Actually, I resign as my position as stand-in anchor. JR, please come help me.
No,
Alright.
it's fine.
Question number 2.
Don't do it. I wanted to do it too.
No.
Say 2 after she said 2.
No.
Okay.
I'm about to army crawl out of here so I can stay off camera.
Alright, we're good.
Remain the voice in the back of the room.
Calm down.
It would just be the voice in the other room then. No. Too bad I'm chained here.
You're gonna take the mic with you?
No.
One
Grab
mic,
the
one
mic and armor pro?
No, I'll take the chair because I can't leave it. Anyway, I'll take my dog. He'll follow me. If I army crawl out of here, he'll army crawl out of here.
Yeah, because you're army crawling.
If he won't army crawl, he'll just snarfle me.
And then you'll probably jump up.
No, I would just laugh. Anyway, question number 2.
2.
I'm going to direct this to Westy first.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Hold on.
The question's the same for you both, but I'm directing it to Westy first.
Okay.
Westy, do you know why the webcam was invented? If I was on camera, they would see the slow curve of my lips as I smirked. I grinned so big. Do you know why the webcam was invented?
I mean, no, I don't know the exact reason. No.
Yeah?
No, I know. I don't know the exact reason.
You don't?
Take a guess.
No.
Yeah, take a guess.
I would guess to see your friends.
What
To
kinds of
see your
friends?
And to talk to people.
What kinds of friends? What kinds of people?
The ones you like seeing
Well, how do you like to see them?
on the camera.
In what capacity?
Inebriated?
On what site?
No,
On what site?
On what site?
We can't do all these drops like.
In what state of dress?
No one has paid us.
What
So
website is named after it?
We can have all this name dropping. That's all
Are
I'm
you talking
saying.
to your guy friends, your girlfriends? I mean, All right.
We're putting your shit out there now.
I see how
No,
it is. I see how it is.
Okay.
I was trying to get him to talk about the girls.
Yeah, no.
But alright.
Webcams are made to communicate and to watch. I see what you're getting at. To view
Porno?
porno cam girl things like.
Hey, that's why the webcam was invented.
Yeah, obviously.
Pseudo.
I remember we talked about it the other day,
That's why I didn't want to do that to you.
but I don't remember what we said.
All right. How about this? The webcam was invented in 1991.
Yeah.
What do you guys think it was invented for? I'll just put it out to you both. I read this and I said, oh my god, is that true? And then I looked it up and it's true.
To talk to your computer.
To
No. It was invented at the University of Cambridge in 1991
Does that even help?
by researchers Dr. Quinton Stafford Fraser and Paul
to do your taxes or something.
Jardetsky. To do your taxes, okay. So I will say it was not invented for video calls. We'll start there.
Okay. Alright. Busted. Busted.
Busted.
What do you think
I
it was
said
invented
busting. I
for?
said busted.
If not for video calls.
Phone calls?
Nope. Are you ready for this?
What?
The webcam was invented to monitor a coffee pot in the computer lab's Trojan room, saving researchers trips to often empty coffee pots.
Oh,
Smart ass people drinking that coffee.
This,
Alright.
quote, Trojan room coffee pot webcam was initially connected to the local network and then later to the internet, making it one of the earliest examples of a live camera feed accessible online.
Alright.
So, yeah, pretty much
Dude.
the researchers were going to their break room so often and finding the coffee pot empty that they were like, it's a waste of my time. Like, they were pissed off. So these researchers, in the midst of their research side project, whipped up this little camera they connected to a local network to monitor the coffee pot.
to save themselves time.
Time. Literally, this was like a sidebar project for them. This was like a little, oh, I'll just do this. Easy little thing.
Yeah.
Invented the webcam.
Westy is very appreciative of this. This invention might be his favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless someone out there is like looking or something.
What does the namaste guy think of this?
Namaste. Let it be. Like, let it be.
I mean, you're both being filmed on a webcam right now, so give her the
Exactly.
program. What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
There's a webcam. You're here on an edition's couch. Tell me it doesn't look like an auditioner's futon.
It does. If you take the pictures down, there's a
I thought you were about to put the blanket on your lap, and I was gonna say that's even more suspicious.
On that note,
No.
don't cover up the namaste.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, don't hide namaste.
Yep.
Go stream namaste. It's out everywhere. Hey, it's got good music.
Dude, fucking follow me through the woods.
Yo, actually, since I'm not putting anything up here this time, I'm gonna say just like, subscribe, do that shit. Like,
Like, subscribe, follow us.
Like it, send your friends,
it's
tell your
not
friends
hard
to
to
like
do
it, tell
it.
your friends to subscribe.
what I'll do is I'll just set
Pass
this
it
up
on.
so I could just.
Spread the word, bro.
If you want to hear me ask Westy more questions like, why do you think the webcam was invented, directed directly at him, you'll like and subscribe.
Yeah, certified himself like this tonight. Yeah.
Certified himself is releasing the song Like This Tonight.
I only had one
I figure
bit.
I should clarify.
Why
The
am I-
artist, the musical artist certified himself, is releasing the song Like This Tonight.
Yep, and share your link around. Like, subscribe, party like it's 1984.
What up, what up?
What up? What up?
Keep on keeping on.
Right. I have actually our second JR question tonight.
Chirp. I'm gonna bring the boomstick.
You don't have a boomstick.
I know, it's for JR. We're just honoring it.
All right. This article I got from, well, I'll tell you actually where I got it from after you guys guess. Okay. Because I don't want to give it away. Okay, so I'm asking this question for a reason. So I want you both to remember that we are not trying to get political here.
Okay.
Alright.
Put your phone away.
I'm sorry.
It's like
I was
no.
Checking your webcam?
I was forwarding
You're checking your webcam?
this. I was actually forwarding this to other people because I was in the midst of doing it when we began because I was a little slow.
You're checking your webcam for the apartment? Is it for your
I'm
pussies?
checking out my cats, yes. I'm checking out my cats.
I like how you said cats. I said pussies.
Yeah, I said
So I didn't mean your cats.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
I got you.
Anyway, so
Trying to get
okay,
smarter
so
than I am.
no, I think you're very smart. I think you can roll with the program.
No. I gotcha.
All right, so heading back into my questions here. Okay, so I'm asking this question for a reason. We're not trying to get political. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that there should be any limitations on who could run for public office? I'm asking this for a reason.
I think the only limitation should be it's random.
What's that mean?
He means like my brother's theory that somebody should fly a helicopter over a crowded area, drop a monkey from it, and whoever the monkey lands on is president.
I wouldn't say exactly like that,
He
but
said this to me
something
before.
something similar.
Alright.
Like
That seems a little.
you pick a random person from each county to run, and kind of like build it like a competition.
From each county?
Maybe not each county, each
I was
state.
gonna say that would be a lot.
Yeah.
Each state, and you have them run.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, that would be from each. That would be
So did you
50 people, but
what
we're
do you do,
talking
like,
about like people
regional
running
votes,
for
or you
like
have
maybe
a-
a local office or an office,
Yeah.
a state office. You know, it doesn't need to be a county office. It doesn't need to be.
Well, then we do the drop a monkey thing.
Okay.
No,
But do you think there should be any limitations? Is that
No, yes, there should be limitations. There is for a
Okay.
reason. I'm being satirical with what I just said.
Do you think there should be any limitations?
the way, like,
The
the
way.
reason we found it. No, I don't think there's should be limitations. Anyone should be able to possibly do anything.
So if you're not a
That's-
citizen, you should be allowed to vote.
No, that's
It's a limitation.
if
Yeah,
you're
we're
not
not
a
trying to get
citizen,
political.
you're probably not gonna be here because ICE is doing their job now.
It was a political question, but we're not
Yeah.
trying to get political.
Yeah, exactly.
It's leading somewhere fun.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Let's not go into it.
I prefaced it, and yet you still couldn't help but make it more political.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Especially right now with what's going on. No. Anyway. So there was a recent election in Englishtown for a historic council seat. So and somebody won it. So you guys are telling me that there shouldn't be any limitations?
Who won it?
A mob enforcer.
Okay. A mob enforcer.
Is he good at doing his job?
Yeah. Does he? Has he?
He has at least,
How many?
well, apparently he's shot between 30 and 40 people,
All right.
beat about 100 people with a baseball bat,
All
and
right.
has murdered about 7 people.
So I bet he's got a lot of respect.
Fuck!
My takeaway is the community trusted him, and honestly, that's not so weird in the Northeast. Like, coming from Jersey, a lot of people trust the mob in their towns. They do, because they'd rather have the mob there than, like,
Exactly.
gangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember living up north
It was fucking.
in college. The mayor of the city was taken out of office for stealing money, and then when he got out of jail, he was reelected.
They liked it.
Like,
And so apparently,
at least he was honest with us.
this person is a former enforcer for the Gambino crime family.
Wow.
But he secured 118 votes in the race.
How do you secure those votes?
That's what I was gonna say. But
was it like you gonna vote for me, right?
But it said it was an uncontested race.
What?
It was, no shit, it was uncontested.
He ran,
You don't run against him. He might enforce his rule.
He will run unopposed in the November general election. Of course he's unopposed. He would sit there and be like, hey, former enforcer for the Gambino crime family, I'll run against you for public office.
You know what's going to end up happening?
Honestly, I think he'd win it even if somebody ran against him. I'm not going to lie.
We about to say.
It wouldn't surprise me if there already is, like, gang members in political offices. But I could see that starting to happen.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Apparently there's been some debate about it. Within the borough itself. Okay? Mm-hmm. Because some are praising him, saying his transformation into this motivational speaker, an anti-crime advocate is great. Mind you, I got this article from Shore News Network, by the way, guys. I didn't say that because I don't want you to guess it had to do with the shore. Mm-hmm. While others are like, do we really want this guy who's known to be linked to murders, extortion, racketeering, to be in public office? But apparently he served 14 years in prison, cooperated with federal authorities against John Jr. Gotti, and he's been very heavily leaning on his redemption arc.
He's against? Okay.
He's been enforcing his redemption arc.
Well, he's actually very big on supporting local law enforcement and combating the fentanyl crisis because he actually lost his daughter to addiction.
I'm kind of liking this guy. The more you say, the more I like him. I feel like Dewey Cox at the edge of the door, just sitting there like, well, you don't want to try none of this mob leader stuff.
That's the thing. That's why I want to know. Because what I said was, do you think there should be limitations? And both of you, for the most part, were like, no. And then I bring up this guy, and you're both like, okay. And then you're like, you probably have some respect. And I know you're making a joke to like his crimes, but also seriously,
like on the serious level.
And I'll bring it more and more. I believe in second chances. I don't believe in second chances. I don't believe people change. I mean, his moral compass is probably still questionable, like obviously, but
his moral compass is always to defend or uphold his purpose.
So
I mean, he lost his daughter to addiction. He got wrapped up he did time in prison.
I'm a very firm believer that the best leader is a leader that doesn't actually lead.
By the way, this was English Town you were asking me.
It just holds the
Doesn't it make
image.
sense? English Town.
It just holds the image of a leader. The best leader is a leader who doesn't actually lead.
Like Marvel area.
Okay, best leader is a leader who doesn't lead. I mean, I'm not thinking that this guy's not going to lead anything.
No.
But pretty much you said, he wants kids off the streets. He wants to make the town better.
Kids off the street.
Yo,
I mean,
we got an episode.
Daughter to addiction,
by the way,
I would think he would want the kids off the street, you know?
I think that series that I want to make with the
build a bigger playground. Like,
I got this idea for like a serious thing that I'm going to do for Pseudo on the Move.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you about it later, but I think that might be the name of it. What you just said.
Keep the kids off the playground?
Cleaning up the street.
Oh. Obviously, it doesn't mean like kids outside playing, man. Although, I will say, growing up in a small town that was riddled with drug abuse, you're right, because every time the kids were on the playground or playing basketball or something, the cops would show up and be like, what are you doing? Playing basketball at the local basketball court, you're up to no good. The kids get bored, and then it's like, oh, I guess I might as well do these drugs that are being offered to me.
Because you gotta do them behind the closed doors, because you can't do this shit outside like that.
That's his complaint. That's his complaint. Hey kids, you gotta do the drugs behind closed doors. You're like that pothead that lived down the road that would always try to smoke with us. You mean like everybody?
Did he see you on the street and was like, I need to get these kids off the street?
Yeah, you shouldn't be smoking on the street.
Yeah, no, I just...
Remember?
I offered him some candy out of my car.
He's like, not every day do you get candy. you don't pass on an opportunity.
Is this like the ice cream van I saw the other day?
Pseudo
Pseudo did not see this. It was a white van. But and I all I hear walking down the street of this unfamiliar, it was an unfamiliar town here in Indiana, and he was going to a barber shop, and it was like a long way, so I was just wandering around the town, and I hear the music for an ice cream truck, and I turned to look.
A fucking red band.
I wasn't going to stop. And I wasn't going to stop. It was literally it was a white rape van.
Out of nowhere, the rape van arrives.
Had pictures of ice cream on it, and on the back of it had a stop sign that said "Stop for Children," and that was the ice cream truck. It was a grape van.
If you had to, if I had to minute, I was so throwing, like, what are you doing?
Dude, I saw it, I died. I tried to pull up my phone, but they had already driven by too fast, and I was just like, oh my gosh, and I went back to the barber shop with like a Propel water for Pseudo, because it was very hot, and we were both very thirsty, and I sat next to him, and I turned to him, and I was like, so I have to tell you about the ice cream truck I just saw. But there were kids in the place, so I was like, so I just saw a grape van. I was like, for grapes.
One with the G crossed out.
And I told him about the ice cream.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Like,
listen,
were you trying to spell it in your head?
The ice cream van is also just trying to keep the children off the streets.
Oh. Yeah, remember in those like 90s movies, whenever the ice cream man showed up, they were selling drugs?
Yeah.
I tried to buy weed off my ice cream man.
How did that work?
It didn't work.
The ice cream man, I don't think sold weed in our town. I'm not going to say none of them do.
Sonny never sold weed.
I'm sure plenty of them do. The ice cream men help get rid of the evil clowns that come from space.
Evil clowns from space.
I'm just telling you.
Evil clowns from space are the reason it.
Where are the great and mighty JoJo?
Yeah, we should make a movie called "It Clowns from Clowns from Outer Space." Oh yeah, there's one.
I'm literally referencing Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Literally referencing it.
Yeah, I get it.
As in, our nephew, who I babysat today, was drinking out of my Killer Clowns from Outer Space clown mug.
Yeah, by the way, if you've
because
never...
I showed them this movie a few weeks ago, and they're like, this is the greatest movie ever. I'm like, you're welcome.
Every week we tell you about a great movie. Last week we told you about Velocipaster.
Velocipaster. Hey, you could watch Velocipaster on Tubi for free. I saw it on there today.
Oh, Velocipaster, get another shout out here.
No reason to
I showed the kids
back
Gremlins
now.
today, and I showed them half of Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Another good movie.
And they're like, oh, this is a horror movie? I went, no, this is a comedy. It's strap in.
Yeah. I like the original Mask, too. Not on the same level, but I like the original Mask.
Everyone likes the Mask. Yeah. Anyway, are you guys ready for our next question? Alright, so what I'm hearing is unanimously, not being political, we all agree with the mob enforcer being elected.
I think he's obviously done a good job.
He's clearly made a turn at some point,
and he knows he knows how to get his hands
using his skills in a more proper sense, where it's helping the community as a whole more. So yeah, in this case, yes.
Yeah. He does have like some skill set that works for this.
Yeah.
You know, the way what you have to do in politics, so you have to talk to, the games you have to play,
exactly.
The charm you have to exhibit. He's probably great at it.
But on top of it,
touche, I guess. I hear and I see you.
Not to get political or anything.
It's not meant to be political.
No. Not to get political or anything. The way things are moving towards wars and all that, just you can do your own research, have your own opinion on it.
And you're editing that out.
And he might be good that he has his mindset. Like, what if he has to be like, I don't know, standing up and like defending his community? Yeah,
Englishtown, New Jersey at great risk.
Yeah, seriously.
Town with 2,300 residents. A borough
Englishtown.
with 2,300 residents. I agree.
Englishtown.
Yeah, it's Englishtown.
They
They
got-
literally have, Englishtown has like that huge.
They
Don't they
got
have?
pie thing,
Don't they
or-
do the racing there? There's not.
They do the racing there,
Raceway Park
and they have the
there.
flea-
And they have the
flea-
huge flea market.
that I bought. Oh,
They all the Amish thing.
Yeah,
You remember-
like the huge thing.
Yeah.
you remember the old Fat Farms that you used to buy the shoes, the white ones, and they had like the P on
The
it.
Crocs?
That like PH Fat.
Fat Farms.
No.
Oh.
You definitely remember Fat Farm.
Yeah, you remember Fat Farms, but I went to Englishtown to get some Fat Farms.
Oh my gosh, did they spell it with an F?
The P was backwards. I walked around with a backwards P for months. Because
Here, like
I walked around with a backwards P for months. Anyone else out there that had a backwards P
was
Fat Farm shoe?
this not a Neptune Kid thing?
No, not really.
I guarantee it was.
He had skater shoes. He
I
was
mean,
like, "See you later, skater
Yeah,
girl."
I was always we were either in the hills, the jumps, or
He was in the
the
hills
beach, or on the basketball court.
on the basketball court.
So nobody.
By the way, I got a question. When you were a kid, whenever you wore jeans, what was underneath it?
What did I wear? Jeans, underwear.
No, before the underwear. There was always one thing you wore underneath. You would always wear it just in case you went by a basketball court, and it was called upon. You know, we all wore basketball shorts underneath our jeans.
No, we learned this the other day.
It was a Jersey thing. I realized
this
that
was
kids.
a Jersey thing, because everywhere else we go, people are like, I didn't do that. But everyone I ask in New Jersey is like, yeah. Except you, apparently.
I mean,
You didn't do that?
I wasn't that big of a basketball player.
But you were down by the basketball court. You just quoted being down by the basketball court.
Because that was the park, Adams Field. That was the park. They had the baseball field.
And this is why you have to get the kids off the street.
And that was connected to the river. It had all the swamp area. We used to play manhunt back there. Like,
Oh, Manhunt was great.
Manhunt's the best.
Manhunt. Kids
Fucking
today
love
don't play
Manhunt.
Manhunt. No way.
Fucking love manhunt.
They're all
Manhunt was fun. I remember
Yeah.
we
When
played
the sun goes down,
Manhunt.
you have to go
Yeah,
outside.
so you
When-
remember-
when the sun went down and
No,
you want to play Manhunt, and then that was like the only time your
Exactly.
parents were like, I mean, I guess they
Yeah,
out
they
after
are,
dark.
alright.
And we're-
And get kidnapped.
at least they're trying to be hidden. Like,
And where we lived was the perfect density for manhunt.
Yeah.
Because you were able to like hide in someone's shed, and then like you could jump out, leap over their fence into the
And-
neighbor's yard, find
and
a dog,
where we
get
live-
over the fence before the dog.
Where we live, it's very hard to have. Where we grew up, it was very hard to have a gun permit, so you don't have to worry about getting shot when you're trespassing on somebody's property. Inevitably,
get on my lawn.
inevitably, we were in
It was like that
everybody's
fucking video.
backyard.
No, it's like that. You know what this is reminding me of? Remember that party that we went to, Rock's house?
Oh, and
We had to stand We had to stand the back there. We were jumping fences. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
I remember we split up sides of the street and two people were on one side and two were on the other side. And it was because if the cops pulled up, they could only get one of us if we won. They could only get one group and we could split. And me and Tom got away. I think you were on the other side. You got away too. We all got away because Tom didn't know what to do. And we all met up at Tom's car and just drove off.
I mean, I wasn't a drama kid, but I did do like the spotlights.
Yeah.
For one
Oh,
play.
you were the one up there?
And yeah, it was awesome.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not gonna talk about what I got to up there. What I got into, I definitely in the catwalk, yeah. Anyway, and it was nothing that bad. I mean, at the time I thought it was scandalous, but as an adult, it definitely wasn't scandalous. But
As a married woman, it is.
yeah, that was a crew party, and the cops showed up and busted up. And you know, it's funny because everybody runs, but my friends and I just like walk out like a side door, a walk down the street, and just walk casually. And the cop tried to stop us. I was like, "Where are you coming from?" We're like, my friend's like, "I live here," and they're like, "We're like, yeah, we're hanging out with our friend. She lives here." Because she had a house like a couple blocks over, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure. Are you coming from that party?" And we're like, "What party?" Like, "No, man." And then obviously they're like, "Oh, these people are full of it," but like they can't do anything. Like we're not running, we're not doing any of that. We're just literally casually walking around. And my friend did live a few blocks down. Like everybody's running, and the cops are going after all the people running. Us, that couldn't do shit. We were just casually walking through the mayhem. Just the bosses.
Yeah, we got comments.
Oh, that must have just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We got comments.
Oh, MK. You guys are like Cheech and Chong Eyes the Sky.
We're not like Cheech and Chong. Chong and Cheech are like us.
Dark Flow, I'm dealing with the same problem. Hey guys, sorry. Sorry about that. My live chat wasn't showing the chat, but now I see it. I had to reload. Anyway, but yeah, no, so I don't know, boss bitches should just not run out of a house party getting busted.
Yeah, sorry. Westy's having link problems over here. I'm trying to
Sorry.
I'm trying to reconnect
I
him right
get
now.
it. The female voice is speaking.
Link problems over here.
The female voice speaks, so stop listening. Got
Yo,
it.
thank you. I can hear the mic. I didn't know the mic was that loud. That's kind of a little loud.
Hey.
Alright.
No.
Strap in. Are you ready for question number 4? How are you standing? I told you to strap in.
Oh, sorry. The car guy.
I did not see you unbuckle.
Oh, yeah.
You both buckled in, you never unbuckled.
Oh, yeah. You ready for this drive? Yep.
You never unbuckled. Okay. Can you silence it now?
We're silenced now.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna not answer this question just to be silenced and be smart asses. The look on your face, Pseudo, tells me everything I need to know. Don't be a douche.
I'm not gonna be a douche. Damn,
Don't be a douche.
wish I had a douche shirt right
No
now.
one here needs a vaginal enema, okay?
You ready? I'm in a douche shirt.
And you're not. You did not change into it. You're still strapped in. Anyway, question.
Makeshift douche shirt.
That makeshifts, but I don't even know what to say about your sleeves.
Sun's out, guns out.
Yo, curl up your shoulders. Pull these up. Make it into a tank top.
Sun's out, guns out.
Gonna be douchebags.
Your farmer's tan is very evident.
Alright, this is
That's all it took. That's all it took. That was real simple. All right, question number 4, gentlemen.
Number 4!
Numero cuatro. So a driver veered off the road and crashed in Cincinnati over the weekend.
Oh my god.
What you heard?
Police said that the offender fled the scene. Who do you think the offender was?
A chicken.
No.
Yeah, somebody in charge.
Nope.
A dog.
I want to hear from my people in the live chat. There was a crash in Cincinnati over the weekend. And drivers say that the offender fled the scene. Who do you think the offender was?
Your mom.
No, my mom's in Kentucky, not Cincinnati. Thank you.
Cincinnati.
It wasn't me. I just passed through. I promise I didn't do anything.
And not on purpose.
That was yesterday, not when this happened.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Do I have
Don't
any
worry.
guesses in my live chat?
Got my alibi covered.
Got my alibi.
Yeah. Any other guesses from the peanut gallery on the auditioner's couch?
No.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? It
Peanut
was the
gallery.
cat. It was the
You know
cat.
those people?
Cat. Is this because you saw a person with the dog hanging out the window?
Did you?
Well, because I said dog earlier, and you said no. It's
The
a
lady
cat.
that got the lady
Yeah, I
that
did.
got
I said it
arrested
when
with
you were
crack.
talking to the crowd.
The lady that got arrested. The lady that got arrested for the crack, and then she had like all the needles and shit. The cat.
Needles and shit?
Yeah, the cat went right after the needle. Like the guy was cleaning up. He was like, no.
No, this isn't another Chewy the raccoon meth pipe situation. No.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's what it was. I like that in your head it turned into a cat and a needle. Yeah, the cat was trying to shoot himself up. You're right. It wasn't a raccoon smoking a meth pipe.
It was a cat and a needle.
It
was a cat and a needle.
When I say a cat injecting himself with a needle and a raccoon smoking meth, you think both of those things that I'm saying are absolute bullshit, but one of them is true.
Which
Chewy
one?
the raccoon.
Noses.
Alright, so this, do you guys want to know who the offender was?
Yes.
What did happen?
A baby.
A cicada.
A cicada?
Yeah.
What's, oh, like
So I got this from people.
like,
We were just camping down in Kentucky. There was a lot.
a cicada, like the ones that come over like 7 years or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, there's a mix of them and what are the other ones that at the same time? Cicadas.
Locusts?
Cicada and locust were out at the same time when we were in Kentucky.
Yeah,
That's true.
That I heard about that happening. I don't.
We didn't film anything for it, sorry guys, but
before,
it was loud.
Before that was gonna happen,
It was so loud. The kids
last
were
time I
covering
came out, we
their
were talking
ears.
about it, but yeah.
We should have filmed it, but I like not doing that. It was Aiden's first birthday.
But yeah, cicadas are the ones that come up every 17 years. But the thing is, there's different broods of them. So you'll think, oh, they're up here. I won't see cicadas for another 17 years. That isn't necessarily true. You might be in an area where a different brood is meant to come up, right?
Okay.
But a cicada, but they are around this area right now, like Ohio, Kentucky. They were so loud in Kentucky. But yeah, a cicada flew into the driver's window, causing him to lose control of the vehicle.
Did he crack the window or something?
What if cicadas are like secretly all morphing to be in all at the same location at the same time and stay out forever? They're just like, we'll slowly, like a kaleidoscope, kind of mix it until it all clicks together perfectly, and then they take over the world. That's a dark movie. That's a good movie too. I would love to see John Cusack in that.
Cicadas taking over the world?
Yeah. John Cusack and Owen Wilson, I think, would be the best for that.
I think I could pull it off.
Well, this was in Cincinnati, and no, a cicada just flew in the window.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the guy reacted.
Jerry Springer would have to play a
vehicle.
cicada.
He crashed. There was no injuries.
So,
But the police officers joked that the offender fled the scene and advised people to maybe drive with their windows up the next few weeks.
Do you agree with me, though?
What?
That in the cicada movie, we have the cast that I listed so far.
Okay.
But we Jerry Seinfeld as a cicada. And Nicolas Cage as a person getting attacked by cicadas.
No, Nicolas Cage is the cicada.
Yeah.
With Jerry Springer, they're both cicadas?
Well, Jerry Seinfeld or Jerry Springer?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Okay, I'm thinking like the B movie.
I'm like, okay, one's a great comedian, one's dead.
Like B movie 2?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No, I think Jerry Seinfeld is driving the car, and that Nicolas Cage is the cicada.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so he just, essentially the driver just got startled, lost control. The car veered to the side of the road and hit a pole.
What happened? There was a window there. Like, did he not know there was a window?
Yeah, the window opened.
Well, it came in the car, or like it hit the window? Okay.
The end of the movie has to end with the cicada winning in the fight and taking him down and flying out the window.
Why are you rooting for the small guy? That sounds like a dick thing to say.
Okay, so apparently cicadas, it's not just 17 years, it's every 13 to 17 years.
Oh,
okay.
Apparently there are annual cicadas. There are annual cicadas. Cicadas that come up every summer. But these are periodical cicadas. So annual cicadas, there's like few of them. They emerge in low numbers, but wow, I can't say this word. Periodical cicadas are found in droves, often covering grass lawns and sidewalks. So right now in Ohio, they're dealing with those.
The periodical.
Oh.
Periodical. So they're expecting, by now, late June, for the population to be decreased, to be a more manageable level. I got this article from people.com as well, by the way. And it was written by Tariah Sheffield.
So you read about people on people?
Do you want to see a picture of the car crash?
Yeah, just slide it right there. Come on, let's get this up there. You see that? Ooh, yeah. Juicy car crash.
Yeah, he really lost control of his vehicle.
Yo, guys, did you guys just see that? The camera, like, fixed its blurriness this time.
I'm so impressed.
Oh,
good
my
camera,
God.
nice camera.
Oh, Aries is coming. He said, you said nice?
Aries said, am I a good boy? You're a good boy.
Always the
Hi,
best.
buddy.
Always the best.
you only know the
We're revealing where the mics are! Now you know
we
that.
were only able to see the mic cord moving, not him, but now you see him.
Now you know the mic's above the camera.
Aries
You're
said,
like,
what?
what?
Namaste, guy, pet me.
That's why the mic sounds terrible tonight.
All right, so I just thought that was like such an extreme car accident for a cicada flying in your window.
Yeah, right. Like, what kind of reaction?
You would
like. Ah!
You'd think it would be like a
Well,
jumping,
like, wow!
the evil interstate jumping, poisonous jumping spiders are entering your open window.
Like,
they will enter when you least
If it bites
expect.
you, you'll die.
This thing is going to come and kill you.
Kill you.
Meanwhile, it's just a cicada.
Just a cicada.
Meanwhile,
there's a cicada attack every 10 minutes in Ohio.
for the past like week.
I just feel like I'd be more startled by the number of cicadas smashing into my windshield, considering how many of them there are, than flying into my window.
Yo, a cicada attack, like, I don't know, it might be one of the funniest attacks. That other than like a fart attack, the cicada attack might be the funniest.
Listen, you and I flipped. You flipped open Pseudo when we were on a trip. You flipped on vacation. You flipped out the sun visor, and a spider fell down from its web, and it stuck on a piece of its web, like it caught itself.
It fell on a piece of web,
and that spider was huge.
A spider
dies.
Come on now.
Oh, I like to tell the story. He flips open the sun visor, and the spider falls out from its web, and it's still holding onto the web. And he looks at it, and he screams. He's like, ah! And I'm like, ah! The spider's like, ah! And we pull over, get out of it, and we get out of the car, and the spider's almost like, can you get me out too?
He's like, give me the keys.
Because here's the thing, that spider, he just flipped over the sun visor all willy-nilly, and that spider fell. That spider had no idea. That spider was also like, what the hell? Oh my god!
Oh
so
my
you're telling me a
God.
spider sat down beside her.
Beside her, sat down beside her.
Like, ah! Anyway, so yeah, and I love telling that story because I want you to know we didn't lose control of the vehicle, and we did not crash our car, and that was a spider.
Damn.
That was a big spider.
By the way, guys, I don't know
I
if
saw
you
a
know this.
fucking wolf spider that, like, we're walking on my parents' porch. Ow, it was Tuesday after we came over from dinner. It was fucking like this big, just chilling there on the rail as you walk the steps, and they're like, ah! It's like,
Yeah.
hold on. You know, the wolf spiders are like super fast apparently.
And they bite pretty good.
Yeah, they'll chase your ass down.
Yeah, they're very aggressive, actually.
Yeah, they're not venomous or nothing like that, but like,
No, but like,
they'll tear you apart.
They'll tear your shit
Yeah,
up.
they're very aggressive.
They'll chew you up a little bit.
You ever get your shit shoved in?
You know, a little bit, just a little
You
bit.
get shit pushed in?
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
So, for all of you people who say size doesn't matter, the difference between a small spider and a big spider is the reaction.
Well, I mean, technically, Daddy Long is like the skinniest of the spiders is the most poisonous. So that's not true at all.
It's not true. If you actually look into it, it's not true.
I never thought it was.
I don't know. It's just like some weird rumor that.
Really?
Which one are you the most scared of?
Brown recluse. Banana spider. Banana tarantula.
Black Widow.
Oh, brown recluse is way more terrifying than black widow. Black widows could kill you, but brown recluse will kill you. It will literally rot your skin away. We talk about necrotizing fasciitis all the time. Talk about a brown recluse.
That's true. That is
The
true.
bite literally rots your skin away, and it will continue to do it until they get it.
Damn.
It's killed people. Terrifying.
Damn.
Honestly, I just don't fuck with spiders, so I don't have an answer to that. So like,
I know way too much.
I don't fuck with spiders. I don't fuck with spiders. Spiders don't fuck with me. We got a good relationship. We've been doing this for many years. We just don't fuck with each other. You get what I'm
Spiders
saying?
is one of those things where growing up with 3 older brothers, I know way too much about.
Yeah, because we don't fuck with them.
I was scared. No, I was scared of them as a kid. And my brother caught them and forced me to feed them. I had to get over my fear of spiders real quick, but like, I still find myself every now and then being like,
Yeah, we just don't fuck with them. We don't fuck with spiders over here. Fuck spiders.
oh shit. Yeah.
Alright.
Like that about
Oh,
the
so, yo,
spiders.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Do the high five. Do that. Yo,
Oh my god.
we don't fuck with spiders.
I hang out
Fuck
with a
spiders,
couple of
bro.
tools.
Fuck spiders.
Fuck spiders.
Alright, moving away.
Fuck spiders.
We're gonna move away from car accidents and move into car chases.
Oh, fucking spiders.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Car chases.
What do
I
you
bet
think?
there was a cop involved.
maybe
Yes.
one. Maybe
You are
two.
correct. Winner, chicken dinner.
Done.
Damn, I'm out of beer.
Yeah, same.
What do you think is the okay?
Get some.
What do you think is the fastest police car chase?
Ooh. I don't know, but it's gonna be slower than the amount of time I'm gonna take to go get 2 beers. Would you like one?
You're gonna get 4.
We're just gonna grab a 4-pack.
I'm pretty good. If I need one, I just need one.
My whole butt crack was out in time and everything.
Nah, I think you're out of the way. Don't worry.
I don't know. Let me watch. 'Cause the video lags a little behind, so I'm gonna see if his butt crack's out. I'm watching.
Thank you.
He's.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to
He's
say yours.
adjusting. He's already back, and I'm watching the camera, and he's still sitting on the camera and never left yet. So that's how far behind this is lagging.
Oh yeah.
You.
I'm still watching to see your butt. Gosh, this is really lagged, huh?
It like pauses when I'm not on it, so I have to like restart.
Oh, that's why. I'm far behind. I'm just done.
Wait,
okay.
what? It paused when
Question.
you're
Okay,
not
we're
on?
on question number 5. People. Oh, Aries, did you follow Pseudo out into the living room and bring back your toy?
Do you have a toy?
I have a toy.
Don't get him wound up.
Nope. Relax. Sorry.
Lily.
I have a problem
Before
with
we
that.
started,
I have a problem
yeah,
with
because
that.
before we
That's my
started,
Yeah,
the podcast,
you're way
he
too
brought
close
the
to me
toy
now that I got
away with
beer.
it. He went to pick it up, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's chilling.
fault. Fair enough.
All right, question 5. Heading back to it. What do you think is the fastest police car chase?
Maserati.
No.
Like miles per hour?
Like speed, yeah.
Yeah.
228.
Okay. It's not the fastest a car has ever gone.
I'd say like
It's the fastest police car chase.
180-ish.
Much closer. It's actually 160.
Yeah.
This actually happened in December of 2023. It's pretty recent.
Is
Oh my
this
gosh, I know that startled you.
no.
No.
I
He's like, damn, that was so soon.
I missed my mouth.
Oh my gosh. Anyway. You just brought in all the game days, I see you.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's game day.
It is. So I know that you guys think, oh, I missed it. I missed when you ran out of the room. I didn't see if I saw your butt crack or not. Okay.
I hope it's in there.
Listen. I know you guys think this is about the fastest car chase, but I wanted to know what your guys' guesses were because this question is not about the fastest police car chase. What do you think it's about?
The longest.
No.
The weirdest.
No.
The
If it's not the fastest,
Slowest.
the last.
The slowest, or are we the slowest?
If you're not first or last, that kind of thing.
I think we're the
like,
slowest. I think we're the
yeah.
slowest.
I don't know if it's actually the slowest, but what would you think would cause a police car chase to be the slowest?
A stalled car.
Cute. No, that wouldn't be a chase though.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought that maybe the person put their feet through the bottom of the car and started running.
Maybe.
I will give you a hint. Police in South Carolina
Oh!
had a car chase,
They were chasing a fucking tractor.
and the chase. This is early Sunday morning. The chase reached speeds of 3 miles per hour.
Was it a tractor?
It was a tractor excavator.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Boom.
So I got this article from AP News.
I didn't take all those hints. I knew that answer.
Yeah.
No, none of those hints helped
You're
me.
fucking North Carolina boy.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, so 3 miles per hour, gentlemen, 3 miles per hour.
That's a super fast tractor.
Anyway, so the police,
It's
this
all
was
ass,
Sunday
bro.
night.
It's all an ass.
Police got a burglary call from a business.
So did the person break into a
And
house?
the business
What?
the business was heavily damaged. I saw the excavator slowly heading away.
I hope the sense of or the word chase didn't mean that they're in their car following him, right?
Or were they running?
Like were they walking next to him?
Okay, no,
Like-
the excavator was going they chased the excavator for about an hour. It reached 3 miles per hour at some points.
Were they in a
The
car?
excavator was going so slow, yes, that the cruisers would have to briefly stop several times a minute to not pass construction equipment.
Why didn't they get in front of him and block him?
It's a tractor excavator. They probably were worried that it would smash the car.
Okay, but
You think
that
about
would
it, like,
stop him long enough for them
Why don't
to
you
jump
pop the
there and
tires?
get him, right? Like, they know what they're trying
It's
to do.
going on for an hour. Just pop the tires. 10 minutes in.
Well,
Is
so
it
You
they
gotta walk to get ahead of it.
It's a tractor. It's got the
had
tracks,
the
right?
blue lights
the tractor
on,
with the tracks. So
they had the
so you can't
sirens
pop that
on,
shit, right?
and loudspeakers, they told him to stop. He's under arrest, and other cruisers blocked traffic. The chase went on for an hour and 12 minutes before the excavator drove to the Charleston County Fairgrounds property where it got stuck. Whereupon the driver tried to run.
Did it run through the
He was followed
pig
by a
pit?
drone until a police dog and a handler caught up.
I would have just shot the tires.
Did it get stuck in the pig pit?
You can just walk up and
I
shoot
don't
the
know.
tires.
He got stuck
Just-
on the county fairgrounds.
Did they have to chase a pig during this thing? Did a bunch of cops have to chase a pig? Then
Nope.
why are we talking about it?
Did it last
Those are
long?
your favorites. I did not see any news articles for that this week.
Pigs?
Come on, they did. This whole time I'm like, I guess they're thinking about safety, but I'm like 3 miles per hour. Literally, I would just be walking next to it.
well,
Like,
yeah.
come on, bro.
Yep.
You're making it harder than it has to be.
They could, like, really, it's going 3 miles an hour. You can't jump up there and, like...
And it was reached up to speeds.
Yeah,
of
that was
3
a
miles an hour.
top speed. That was a top speed. Like,
That was downhill,
That's what we're talking
no
about.
matter,
The
like,
way it must have done to drive the cruiser.
slippery road, a little oil slick there.
You know how annoying it must be
No.
to drive the cruiser? You
course-
tap the gas and just keep your foot on the ground.
Of course they're fucking driving the cruisers, wasting all that gas. Like, you was paying for
You don't
gas,
even
all
step
this
on the
like that.
gas,
They
you
don't
just
fucking
turn on the
care.
car and put it in
Bullshit.
drive.
Put it in neutral and have somebody
Oh,
push it.
And you
bullshit.
kind of tap the brake.
It's not fucking chase. It's
I would
fucking
put the
waste of
cruisers in
time.
neutral and have an
Fucking-
officer behind each one pushing it every so often.
I would have tied the car off to the other car and just went with it.
This shit's going
Just
slow enough. Tie
walk
right to the
up
fucking
the road
tractor.
and tie it to
Tie to the
the
tractor.
excavator.
Fuck it. Like, let that shit pull you. You're slow
You
down.
just walk up tied to it.
Exactly. You don't start
You don't even have to drive. You're gonna slow him down a little bit too.
Daisy chain.
Tie in the car. She can't go anywhere.
Daisy chain to each other and like just be drug along. That's all you gotta do.
Tie enough cars off to him, he won't be able to go anywhere.
Hilarious. It's hilarious. I'm sorry.
No, it's a fucking waste of time. That's some bullshit.
It's a waste of time.
a
I
waste-
pay taxpayer money for that 1 hour and 12 minutes.
That they wasted gas for 1 hour and 12 minutes. We ain't getting that 50 fucking bucks back.
That
Like,
50 fucking bucks.
for each car. How many cars were involved in this chase? 10? Like,
For 50 fucking bucks.
each. 50 each.
50 each. Damn. By the way, certify himself like this tonight, midnight. Go stream it.
Follow.
It's so good that your mom will dance, fall out the window, and have a radio hit her in the head, and she will die.
Oh my god.
That's not what you meant to say. Stop it. That's not what you meant. Come on.
You know Dewey Cox, how his mom dies because she hears his song, and she dances her way out the window and falls.
Yeah, but
And the radio hits her in the
you
head.
gotta, come on, man. Damn, alright.
Dewey, your
Alright.
music killed your mom.
It's not a comedy.
Yep. No, I know.
I mean, they couldn't chase technically that radio fell out of that window faster than this tractor excavator was driving.
Yeah.
That's something up. Kill her.
Dewey, your music killed your mom.
Okay. Alright, champ. Question number 6, guys. Question number 6.
Question number 6.
Number six. Are you ready?
Are you ready to rumble? We're sleeping.
Okay, have you heard of Brazilian pop singer Tati Girl? Or Tati Girl? I don't know.
Tati
I've
Girl?
heard the name. I don't know who the fuck that is, but I've heard the name, I think.
Hi, Aries. You want my pets? Yes. Hello, pup. Sorry, that was more important.
He don't like that we're in here so early.
He's like, what's happening? Normally I'd be sleeping, but this is like pup cuddle time.
Hey. Come on.
Come on.
I want to climb up here with you. Hi, Westy.
We have a guest today.
Yeah,
Hello, here's a
This is
special guest,
Aries.
Aries
This is
Fenrir.
Yes. Aries Fenrir.
Aries Fenrir.
Do you want to stay on Aries or do
Come
you
on.
want to get off?
Relax.
He
Go in your
feels
bed.
like you're telling
Go in
him
your
he
bed.
has to get down because you said that.
Yeah, just go in your bed.
You're okay.
Sorry.
You're allowed up here.
Oh man.
Come on.
He said, I don't want to be on the auditioner's couch. I know what the two of you did to get on this show.
Come on.
Aries.
Hi, Westy.
So we have a guest today. He comes from our living room.
I give kisses.
He just licks the hell out of Westy's face.
And shirt.
And
Well,
sure.
he's drinking the beer that I spilled before.
Yes, that's
that is.
exactly what he's doing.
He's trying to get drunk. He's an alcoholic. Like, I'm sorry. We
right
have been going to AA
But look,
occasionally.
he sat in his own little seat like a good boy. Hi, bud. Are you gonna? All right. What about you, Aries?
Aries, come here.
This question is
Look up,
actually
look up.
perfect for you, Aries.
Aries.
Aries, have
Aries,
you
Aries,
heard?
Aries, come here. Aries.
Okay,
Aries.
bye, Aries.
So, come on up.
Aries,
Okay.
Aries, right here.
Aries,
Right.
he likes to be in the middle. He'll probably lay down now.
Oh yeah, look at my dog's balls. Camera.
Why do you make it weird?
The dog did. He just. Oh,
Turn around.
thank you, Aries.
Aries.
Thank you. Come on, look at the camera.
His tail's going like. Aries, sit down, bud. Sit down.
Okay, Aries.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. This is what you wanted the whole time.
Anyway, Aries. Hey, Aries, this question's for you. Have you heard of the Brazilian
Aries,
pop singer Tati
listen
Girl?
up. Listen.
Aries, have you heard of Tati Girl?
Aries,
Listen
have
up.
you heard of the Brazilian pop singer
Aries,
Tati
look.
Girl?
No, I have not. I have not heard of it.
Well, she had a really sweet moment at a concert recently. What do you think it was? What do you think she did?
She brought her dog out.
Close, but no.
She brought her pony out.
He's done.
No.
He's pissed.
Okay.
Why would you ask about ponies when there's a dog?
You can come up here.
I don't know, but you said it was closed, so I was like, alright, you might have brought something out. I don't know, it wasn't a dog.
Do you think it has to do with the dog?
Probably.
What do you think happened?
Nah.
I don't fucking know.
Bob. Bob.
What do you think, Pseudo?
There we go.
I think the dog performed the song Howlin'.
She spotted a homeless dog who had managed to find his way past the front row to the bottom of the stage.
Everybody on stage?
This dog sat down and started watching her show like the most polite and dog ever. I actually got this from an article on Yahoo Life written by Jarrett Hendrickson, and he said, like, the most polite and adorable little concert goer ever. There's a little video. Can I show it?
Yeah, you can play a little bit. Like, less than 30 seconds.
Can you see this dog watching?
Yeah.
How cute is that?
That's cute as shit.
She is
Oh, yeah.
singing directly to the dog.
Yeah.
How cute is this? She's singing directly to the dog. Look how cute
Yeah.
that dog is. Okay. Anyway, so what's cute is she actually suspended any of the remaining fireworks parts of her show, telling the audience that
Yeah, because
the dog, who she named Caramello while on stage, she noticed he didn't like them, so she said there weren't going to be any more, and the whole crowd applauded. And then they suggested that she should take the dog home. She adopted him. She adopted the dog.
Who'd you give the dog to? Here.
Why couldn't it just be cute?
Alright.
It is cute. Actually, I think it's super nice. It's really
It is.
actually fucking cool.
It is.
Aries, what do you think? Yo, any dog has a place in my home.
Oh,
Unless you're in my home and you're a dog.
Yeah, because I like looking shit.
You don't like other dogs.
No, this seems to be a typical problem.
Yeah.
Dogs don't like dogs. What's wrong with the dog on dog crimes? Like, calm down, y'all.
You won't get those licks. You won't get those licks.
You relax.
You won't get those licks. Go for them, Aries.
Tried.
I just told him to kiss you.
Okay. Sometimes I think things are meant to be. I showed you the video of that dog just how he made it through the crowd, made it all the way in that area, and sat down and looked at her. So,
No, you don't
goodest
know.
boy that ever done good.
Imagine this: the dog with his ears, he heard like they got ears so good, like he knew it was her making that noise he was hearing, and he watched her.
He loved it so much he went and he watched her, and she sang directly tuned in. The moment she adopted him, like I feel like things sometimes happen for a reason. That dog's meant to be her dog, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that dog's meant to be her dog.
Yeah.
Just like Aries is meant to be our podcast dog.
This might be the best part of this whole episode is Aries.
Aries is the best part of everything.
Yeah.
He won't even sit. He's just like, yes, pet me.
Yeah, let's get to the next question.
Oh, okay. You're done with that question real quick.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out of here. She saved a dog. She did the right thing. She's an amazing human being. I don't want to make jokes about her. Or the dog.
Alright. No. Maybe I should skip this one question and kind of keep it on track with what we talked about.
Okay.
Have you heard of the company Loyal?
No.
Are they a food thing?
Are they loyal?
I have seen Loyal as like a food company.
Alright, that's the only way I think I might have heard of.
But it's not just a food company. Loyal is also another kind of company. What do you think it is? Or it might be two different companies named Loyal.
Some religious thing, I don't know.
No, it's pharmaceutical.
Okay.
Well, Loyal is on track to create the first FDA-approved longevity drug.
Longevity drug?
Like live longer drug?
Yeah, live longer drug.
Wow.
Right now, their main focus, they're doing it in general, but the focus is primarily on man's best friend.
Dogs, huh?
They're
Sure.
conducting.
So that guy the other week.
So they got 7 for everyone
Can
else.
we rewind a little bit? That guy the other week. What did he do again? What was the exact thing?
Well, this wasn't the other week. He had kidnapped someone because they thought they could make his dog live forever.
Kidnapped the wrong person.
That's what I thought.
He
I
kidnapped the wrong
read this article
person.
and I said, "Oh, this is the one that we need to kidnap. She's the one we need to get."
Yeah,
So,
like
and they're actually doing.
you had the right idea. You just kidnapped the wrong person.
They're actually doing trials on it right now. Some are for like dogs over like 10 or over this age, but a lot of the focus is on bigger dogs who have a shorter lifespan.
Damn.
Big ones all die, alright.
What are your thoughts?
It's just I can prove it, make sure it does no damage in a matter of the next 4 years, and I would like to provide it to my dog from there on out.
What do you guys think? Aries should, as soon as we know this dog longevity drug doesn't cause major concerns, that Aries should take it forever and live.
Not forever. I don't think you would want to live forever.
No.
Oh, you want to live forever?
That wouldn't be nice.
Oh, you give me a look like yes.
I don't-
You don't look like I'll live forever. I'm a vampa dog.
I don't think that'd be nice, but
Okay. I was gonna make you live forever with me, but you never have to worry about life after
you
me.
said I'll live forever with that now with Daypon up.
I was gonna say we live together at the same time.
He's looking at you so lovingly.
Yeah, he's my dog.
He's my dog too. Since you trapped me here. I spend all my days with him. It's not such a bad life.
He kidnapped her, stole her, married her.
Yeah.
So now she's literally stuck here.
Literally.
With his bills.
Right? It's not, yeah, you're right. It's not just that I got kidnapped and forced to do this. He married me.
I want to make sure this longevity thing does nothing weird. But yeah, it probably does. Like the soul probably dies.
That was dark. Gosh. Wow, my brain is going to so many horror movie ideas with this.
I know. I should just
Like
fucking
the
start
soul dies,
writing
but the
movies.
body persists.
Yeah. Like, it's not like you slowly become a zombie as you get older.
Oh my god, I think, and that's how the zombie apocalypse starts.
Yeah, we should start writing this. We own this idea. Internet.
Copyright.
Copyright.
Can you jot that one down?
Copyright this right here.
Yeah, you can see where this came from. This here is on YouTube. It's published. It's dated. It's timed.
Yep. Ours.
It's ours.
It's claimed. It's been claimed.
A lot of ideas I give you on here, I let you guys take. This one I'm not. That's a beautiful idea. A longevity drug starts the whole thing.
I love zombie movies.
Oh. Imagine a bunch of old zombies. Because you know they're going to give it to the old people first. You're going to have fucking... You're going to have Betty White trying to eat you.
Why are they zombies?
Because the soul died.
He's saying that you give the longevity drug to make you live longer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because you're living longer, maybe your body's outliving your soul's timeline.
So things that you're...
So the soul dies.
You need to steal other people's souls.
So the soul dies.
So you steal other people's
No,
souls
no,
to longer your soul?
It's not that
I
you
mean,
steal-
that's cool too. But no, it's that your soul dies, but your body persists. But since there's no soul, the body's left there with nothingness, and it needs to has a hunger to fill, so it becomes a zombie.
And it doesn't necessarily...
That's deep.
It doesn't necessarily...
That's deep.
It doesn't necessarily kill right away. It doesn't have a moral compass. So as more and more people...
progresses.
It's getting so deep. This shit's deep.
So as more and more...
Fuck?
He said a few steps. We
Don't
said a few
We
What?
both do the whole like...
Don't
Wait, let me finish.
sentences back and forth and just immediately
As more and
understood
more
each
time
other.
goes on, the brain fades, but there's more and more people alive, so there's less and less food. So eventually, the ones with the lack of morals, because they have no soul, start eating the ones with morals.
The one with lack of
necessarily
souls.
with morals.
With souls. Starts eating the ones with souls, because they don't care if they eat them.
But those are the ones that are...
There's not enough food, it doesn't
But
matter.
those are the ones that... That's where the movie comes in. Because those are the ones that
Well, it does
humanity.
It does
Those-
some
those are
idiocracy
like-
shit where it's like, here is where we are right now. We'll jump in 50
Really?
years in the
That's
future.
the kind of idea? You just floating around with this kind of shit? Alright, let's go.
I made
Drum
a
roll,
comment.
let's
He
hit
made a
it.
comment. I made a comment. We both immediately understood.
Yeah, we don't know the whole movie.
Fair enough.
We already have the script.
Yeah, for real. Call us.
Even the arguments, we even have those planned out for it. It's a romantic comedy at the same time.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. In the
No,
fuck.
this isn't warm bodies. This is some dark shit.
No, it is some dark shit. It's gonna be dark as fuck.
Dark as fuck.
But there's gonna be some black humor.
Whoa.
No, black humor
No,
is not
like-
racist.
Yeah, it's not about that.
It's not about color or
Sorry.
people. Black
Something like
humor.
that.
Black humor is like a
So
step
it's-
beyond dark humor. It's like dark humor might be like, oh, laughing at a
I'm
funeral,
just laying it
or
out.
like laughing at like, I don't know, someone's pain, like, because you don't know what to do with it. Black humor is painting that pain for someone to laugh. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. You Google it. You guys probably can figure it out better. Google will have AI tell you what it is better than me.
Or he's like, I'm gonna lay here by the door until you decide to leave.
That might have been the darkest thing I said all night. Google could tell you about it better than me with their AI.
We talk about AI a lot in here.
Yeah. Google
But not
AI.
tonight. I do not have AI in any of the questions.
Cheers.
I have 2 more questions. Are you guys up for it?
Black humor.
Yeah, black humor. Google black humor. Let's see what this definition is.
Yeah.
We're gonna Google this damn thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what AI tells us.
Generator.
Alright, black humor, also known as dark humor or gallows humor, is a style of comedy that deals with subjects that are usually considered too taboo or serious. It often tackles themes such as death, disease, war, and other morbid or controversial topics in a humorous or ironic way. Humor often arises from the absurdity, tragedy, or bleakness of the subject matter.
Okay, so it's a synonym for dark humor.
It's just a different
It's a
level.
synonym.
Okay.
Yeah.
It literally said also known as. It's a synonym.
Yeah, I think they're levels. I tend to think all 3 of them are different, but
Alright, but that's apparently your own thought and not the actual definition.
yeah. I like the word gallows humor. If
Yeah,
we have
me
to pick all 3 of them, I'm picking
Yeah,
gallows
we have to
humor.
use the gallows humor.
Yeah, we're using gallows humor.
This show's all about gallows humor.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have 2 questions left.
That brings us back to the grape fan.
Oh my god, for real. The grape ice cream van.
That's gallows humor.
The ice cream van that only sells grape flavor.
What was it? What were you trying to tell me? You said yo.
No.
Alright, I will say this again.
Yeah, let's do it. The next 2 questions.
Okay.
You got 2 more questions?
I have 2 more questions.
What you
I'll
got?
say
What
guys
you
are
got?
up to.
What you got?
What
What
were
you
feeling.
got?
What you got for us, eh?
What you got? What you really got?
Maybe I won't do them.
Nah, don't.
Whoa.
The sun's still out, so
Sorry.
guns are out. Sun's out, guns out.
Alright, question number 8.
Alright, give us one.
Harvard conducted a longitudinal study over 3 decades. Okay, and this was initially.
That's 30 years.
Yeah, they're
Good
underachievers.
job, good boy.
Yeah, even that.
High five,
Give
high
him a
five.
treat.
Yo.
Give him
Here's
a
a
treat.
beer.
Oh, no joke. I was hoping you'd put the beer to his mouth. So you did. You assumed the assignment. Okay. And this was initially to assess for long-term use of oral contraceptives, so it was done on women. Okay.
Yeah.
However, due to the
There's
length
more
of
than-
the study, they also ended up testing other things. So they also happened to test for other areas, including the effects of coffee, tea, and soda consumption on women. What do you think the results were for women who consume coffee daily?
I mean,
Highly positive.
I know the results more for men, but like, I would assume it's the same for women.
Which is?
It's not good.
Ooh.
It's not good.
So I got this from Inc.com, and this is an expert opinion by Bill Murphy Jr.
Bill Murphy.
Bill Murphy Jr. So this is data analyzed on
You're like
47,513 women.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Small amount of women.
What did you do right
Barely even touching in Westy's queue.
How do you get all that? Did you
And
drive around with a grape
hold
van?
on.
Did you offer candy to all the girls? The guy who did that in our neighborhood knew
So they
everybody.
said that a little over. So the study was done on 47,513 women, but the research for the coffee consumption where they tracked it beginning in 1984 was for 3,706 of the original group.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3,706 of the original group. Beginning in 1984, we're still alive in 2016, is what they said.
Okay.
They wanted to look for signs of. They gave a definition of healthy aging in order to assess.
Did they
this.
show a picture of me?
Which means like being 70 years or older, self-reporting good mental or physical health, or having no reported memory problems or cognitive impairment, and being free of 11 chronic diseases, among those cancer, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, kidney failure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's actually really good news for women who drink a lot of coffee.
They
So in
say
short,
wait
women in
long
the
enough
study,
to-
the study who habitually drink 1 cup of coffee a day were statistically much more likely to stay strong, mentally sharp, and healthy as they grow older.
Is
Now, what if they drink
is that like the wine
3
thing?
cups of coffee a day?
Then there's
And
no-
what is a cup? Is a cup 8 ounces or is a cup 16 ounces?
8
'Cause
ounces.
every time I grab a cup, it's 16 ounces.
There's an answer to this.
hey, size doesn't matter, man. Relax.
There's an answer to
I get a
this.
64 ounce when I go to Dunkin'.
The likelihood. The
We don't have
women's,
those mega cups. Fuck that
Okay.
shit, bro.
the
Yo,
women's
make America great again.
And if this was about men's health, you would be more invested.
All right, let me hear about this woman's. This is like the tampon 500. Okay, I'm done. That was really sexist. That was gallows humor, really, really gruesomely.
Relax, bud.
I didn't mean it in a sexist way. I meant it in a humorous way, like being like, yeah, of course that's why.
Trying to crack a joke.
I'm getting a
So
death
what?
stare.
So what?
If you
So-
know what
so-
stare I'm
so
getting right
what?
now,
So
you would
what?
feel it in your soul. You could
Chillax.
see it in my motion. My body language has changed. It's
I
changing gradually more by the second.
Nothing.
I just-
I no help. I'm sorry.
I feel like Tim Robinson in that movie when he left her in the stairwell.
Will Wilson?
It was a terrible movie.
It was a terrible movie, but
Will Wilson gets carried away?
No.
No. I'll make you watch it this weekend. I bought it.
It's okay. I want to do.
It might break my chains this weekend. Escape.
Oh snap!
Wait, what?
Escape the room. Escape the podcast. Break free. Break away.
Okay.
And you don't have to worry about any tampons.
Do you want to be free?
I was making a joke about another joke from the past, but I'll talk about it later.
There is an answer for what you're asking.
Yes.
Okay. So, healthy ager, the women's likelihood of being in the healthy agers group went up by between 2% and 5% for every extra cup of coffee they drank a day on average, up to 5 small cups of coffee, 8 ounces per day.
For every cup it went up.
So,
Like,
yes.
It didn't.
Up
like, it
to
didn't peak
5
at some
cups.
point? Okay.
Up to 5 8-ounce cups.
Okay.
So 40 ounces.
You're gonna have 40 coffee like that, right?
Secondly, only caffeinated mattered. Decaffeinated coffee or tea
Yeah,
has no significant
that shit ain't
association.
real anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah. Finally, drinking soda, even soda with caffeine, was worse than drinking nothing at all in terms of the likelihood of healthy aging.
Well, duh, because it's
Worse than drinking nothing at all.
well drinking.
Damn.
That's kind of obvious though. Like when you think about it, like
Is it?
yeah, because like you know, so it's not does nothing good for you, so it's clearly a bad thing. So
I co-sign soda.
that means it's
I think that's a
Worse
generalized
than nothing.
statement, and it's biased because they don't like soda. No, I'm only kidding.
Nah,
Soda's addictive. I'm addicted to it, just like everybody else in the world. Like,
we drink tea around here, in my parts.
did they do a study on 30 years drinking like poppy?
Sweet
Honey
tea.
hasn't been around for that long.
Well, then they should have been ahead of themselves and knew it would come. Waste useless minds.
They're not using that time machine correctly.
Yeah, they're trying to make coffee pot webcams and shit. Could be researching it.
I thought
cancer and all that shit.
All they are is
What the fuck, man?
they're inventing shit to see women naked for fucking 10 cents a minute.
That shit's free. What are you talking about?
I swear, it wasn't because Tracy was getting reeled out in the break room that we called the Trojan room for no particular reason.
It wasn't.
It's because we were hoping to make sure save time going there when the coffee pot might be empty.
And it was Billy's idea to put a couch in there.
It kind of looked like the couch you're sitting on.
It did look like this couch. Billy put the couch in there, and next thing you know, here comes Ralph. He's always bringing pizza boxes in there.
It was a
You never know what happens when he brings pizza to the break room. He always walks in, opens the door, and says, "Hey, anyone order a big sausage pizza?" I took it too far.
Yeah, you killed the joke.
Yeah. That was live. You guys all just seen that happen.
You see what happened was, he got out of hand and didn't want to stop, but it's okay, cause it's over with. Next question. Shoot.
Next and last question.
Question number 9, final question. You've made it through the gauntlet.
She went to 9 questions. She broke the universe.
The gauntlet.
She broke the universe tonight. She has no idea.
Alright, this one actually
Do we still have our heads? If we went through the gauntlet, do we still have our heads?
You heard him, what he said to me, right?
Well,
About the tampons.
that's
I didn't say that to you.
That's like a personal thing between you twos,
It's not
right?
a personal thing between us two. It had nothing to do with me personally. It's me being offended for the whole female population.
I meant it in like a dark humor sense of way. It was
Yeah.
obviously ironic. It wasn't made in a sense of like
It was
hate. It wasn't from a place of that. It was from a place of like, why is this a thing?
for the same reason that everything is a thing. It's all
Like, why is it a thing though? It's really like, what's the difference between a man and a female? Their body parts.
yep, exactly.
Okay. So why do we treat them differently?
Body parts.
Can you justify every means?
Body parts.
You can't.
Body parts.
Right, like that's all the answer to every question you're gonna ask me. Body parts.
I'm gonna give you boobs.
A body
You'll
part?
play with them a lot.
A body part?
Are they distracting? Do they stop you from being able to work efficiently?
No.
Do you stare at them in the mirror
You
too
have to
much?
cover them so that
Oh.
you aren't distracted, not him.
Oh yeah.
You're distracting me with your boobs.
Because when you get distracted,
Why do you have
you might
boobs?
take advantage of that and
Why do you
do
boobs?
something
You
towards
can't
me.
be distracted because we need your much greater, bigger, male, masculine brain
Why do you have
to
boobs?
help us problem solve.
It's okay if I don't wear a belt every day and my pants sag. But like,
I promise your ass crack is not making anybody stop paying attention to their job.
but when you let your ass crack out, it's distracting everybody. So we're gonna have to talk with you about it.
Touche. Well, pretty straightforward right there. Like,
Yeah,
This dog is so cute.
that's sexism.
He said, I want the longevity drug.
he said, give it to me. Give it to
Let me
me.
live forever.
Whatever endeavor, whatever, however we shall endeavor.
Question
Whatever.
9. This one comes from September 2024. Did you hear about the development of a headset that could supposedly record dreams?
Yes, actually, I do know about this.
Oh, tell us about it then.
Yeah,
I don't know everything about it. I'm not like
You
an
No,
said
no.
you know about it.
I've heard about it.
Lay out the
What have you
details.
heard?
Lay out
I've
the
heard that
details.
like it just captures your dreams, and it like depicts an AI image back of your dreams, and it can make like an AI video. It's not really clear yet, but it kind of has like weird images.
What do you mean it's not clear? Like the video
You're not
isn't clear?
seeing like clear,
The-
100% clear things. You might see
The
like
video isn't clear, like, or like
Yeah.
the message.
at least when I see it, it did not look
the
clear.
message your dream was trying
But
to
I also read
get
this
across
back
to
in
you
the
wasn't
summer.
clear. Like, what are you talking?
It's just they're able to capture images. It looks like things, but you can't really distinguish them. It's kind of like how when you remember back like about a year ago when you would type in the AI to paint images.
What's the you know when you're showing those like blobs of like different like the ink just thrown at the paper or whatever?
Rorschach?
Yeah.
A Rorschach
So
drawing.
so it's like that in like the sense of the dream. The dream feels like this, and
I wouldn't say that. It's more.
that kind of thing.
It's clearer than that.
Okay.
Like you could see some things, but I don't know how it is now. I just know when I read it, it wasn't 100% clear.
I mean,
Okay.
it's not. Otherwise, obviously, it'd be everywhere. But all I keep thinking about with this is like, how do they know? Most people don't remember their dreams. They could put this up there, and then you're like, oh yeah, that was it. How do they know?
How do they know?
How do they know?
It could be just AI making random images all night.
How do they know? Exactly. I could literally be like, oh, here you go. This makes you happy. So yeah, this was developed by Japanese researchers. And yeah, they do, it's a mix of this headset and like fMRI brain imaging and artificial intelligence.
So it's half made up.
So they record detailed neural activity correlated to dreaming. And then so pretty much look at the different volunteers' cognitive activity in early stages of sleep. And then they uncovered that when participants entered REM sleep, they were awakened and questioned about their dream in detail, what they had seen. This process was conducted over and over again several times to craft a comprehensive database of pictures connected to particular brain patterns. Okay, so wake them up in the middle of REM because
They
they're more
ask
likely to
them right
remember.
away. Right away, yeah.
They don't let them go
Yeah.
through because if you
No,
go through
then that's when you
uninterrupted, you
forget
don't
it.
remember
That's when you
it. But
forget,
they ask
yeah.
you, okay, so
Yeah.
that's how they're
Yeah.
doing that.
Gotcha.
This
And
is interesting as shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have your attention.
What are you sitting up, huh?
Women's health, no, this. So they said they were able to reveal dream content from brain activity during sleep. That was consistent with subjects' verbal reports because of this database of pictures they created.
Damn.
Yeah. My guess is that it's not that it wasn't, that it was like not clear yet, but like you have to think like how many volunteers you have to
Go through
to make this thing
Workable database.
Mm-hmm.
like.
All I'm thinking is like I have some dark dreams.
Well, the scientists were
I need to
successfully.
keep people away from my head when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, the scientists were successfully able to predict dream content with an impressive rate of 60% accuracy, which has increased to over 70% when focused on specific visual items such as people and objects.
when asking them to deliberate dream content. What does that entail?
So, like, I fall asleep, I enter REM, and then they wake me up during REM, and what did you see? So they'd have my brain scan,
Yep, and then you would tell your brain.
and I would tell them what I saw,
give
and
me a number.
they would say, this brain scan across all these people is associated with these images.
Yeah.
And then they built a database. So then people would start to tell them, what did you dream about? The people what they were able to do is they would look at brain scans, put it in the SAI computer, and said, this is what the dream's about. And then they would wake somebody up. What's your dream about? They'd tell them,
That's
and then
what
they'd be
AI
like, oh.
That's what the fucking AI.
I mean, it's finding correlations. It probably did it per person because I bet you every person's different. I bet you it's not similar across the board. Neurological
Well,
activity. Think about like
well,
how the brain works. and
Right, but
stuff.
this is very big for the field of
You probably got to
neuroscience.
make a signature per person.
Right, this is very big for the world of neuroscience and psychology as a whole.
Yeah, you're really getting the fucking brain. That's scary.
No, they ain't even close. It's all good.
Yeah, they're not. I agree. I don't think they're even close. But
Yeah, they're gonna Elvis my ass.
I mean, this was just last year that this first came out. So obviously, it's been another year since then, almost. So they're going to be doing different advancements, gain a different, deeper understanding, get more volunteers, build this database. It's going to be insane.
It's
Literally,
gonna be
this
big.
is some Black Mirror shit.
It's gonna be big.
I got this particular article from Times Entertainment, by the way.
Times Entertainment.
It's the times. It's a sign of the times. I just got the dead stare from Westy. That's multiple people.
He
have this-
stared at you, and I didn't even look at you. I just kept reading the article.
Oh my god, I'm really fucking up tonight. Hashtag Pseudo deserves all this.
Hashtag no game day drinks for you.
Hashtag we got more in the fridge.
Anyway, what do you guys think of this?
Wait, we're at last question.
What do you think of this?
I think this is
Which one?
mind blowing. It's a little scary, but it's also like
the dream thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's really out there. How the fuck do they know if what they're telling them in the dream is similar to something that they fucking made up?
I'm thinking about the ramifications, because a lot of people
Like-
don't remember their dreams, and the dreams don't always have meaning, right? Like, people are always like, this means that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some people who listen to this podcast would be like, hey, listen, bitch, dreams do have
yeah, no,
meaning.
just like the whole fucking
Oh,
horoscope shit, all
But,
that.
like,
it's a horoscope
somebody
level
could
crap.
have like
It's
some
fucking
weird
bullshit.
sex dream and that they have no control over, and their significant others, like some guy is.
Oh, so
having a
you're
weird
gonna
sex dream,
you do this
right?
with that?
The guy's having a weird sex
And
and then the wife's gonna wake up and be like, "Well, I want to see your dream, right? I want to watch your dream,"
right?
and then they're gonna be mad at you. You cheated on
Right?
me, but
Like,
you have
what,
no
in my
control over your
fucking
brain when
dream?
you're
Like,
asleep. Oh.
this is a Black Mirror episode.
Exactly.
It is a Black Mirror episode for
Exactly.
sure. I guarantee it.
It could probably be a whole Black Mirror season.
I thought about that. This is some Black Mirror shit. I thought
There's
that
some
too.
Black Mirror shit. This is 5 steps closer to fucking.
Like, yes, there's benefits, but let's be real. What's more likely to happen with this? The benefit or the capitalism?
But I don't-
The
Like
capital,
this?
clearly, because
What
people like
I-
money. People like
People
money.
like money, yeah.
What
People
I
like money,
don't,
so, yeah.
what I don't get is like every single person in the world knows this thing. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, but they want to know everything.
Why does every single person want to know everything?
I'm gonna be like, let me see
Because
your
it's so-
dreams, and I'm gonna see like my husband
Because-
railing out my best friends in his dream or something.
Because
No.
people want to know everything because technology.
Railing out your best friends then?
Yeah, that's what I'm into. You ready? This is a dream.
What did it happen?
This here's a dream and this here's that couch.
No, what I'm saying.
Lights out.
Try again. Do it again.
Lights out. Oh yeah.
Alright, now what were you saying?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh wow, you're actually saying something like serious and intriguing, and we were just
That's all good.
making asshole comments.
It was like
Should we cut him off?
what were we just talking about?
I said that I'm gonna be like, oh, you were banging my best friends in your dream. And then he said, no, that's not my style. And I said, you're gonna be banging your best friends in your dream.
I said lights out. This is a dream.
Oh, I mentioned capitalism.
People making money off of that thing. So the whole thing, no, like people are gonna be like they're gonna try to target that toward like certain like types, whatever,
Yeah.
like toward more the rich girls, whatever that can like
Or guys.
pull. Or, yeah. Sorry, yes. That can like pull that shit off easy and like sorry.
I only said that because I used the one example, and I'm like, let's be real, there's guys out there that would be just as fucking crazy.
Fair enough.
I've met them.
Fair enough.
Some might be sitting in this room.
Wait, just as crazy as what?
Harry's. Talking
I
about
was
you?
zoned out. I was actually staring at you.
Harry, she's talking about you? What
No,
happened, Harry?
am I the content of your dreams?
That would be darker, wouldn't it?
I'd be a little worried about what you're doing.
What's happening in the dreams? Exactly.
Right, exactly.
That'd be
What's
more
going on in the
like
dreams?
just not the fact of just being in the dream. Like what's happening while in the dream?
Aries is on the
Turning
keyboard.
me in the dream, and it's getting him off.
Oh yeah.
I mean, as long as it's getting off, right?
No, that's the important thing. Miguel gets off.
I mean, it's not like he's actually physically. It's just mentally in his image.
In his image.
Under his eye.
Under his eye.
All right, that was my last question, folks.
How you doing, Of Heckelman?
Oh my. No,
Hey.
I'd be a Vincent.
Todd.
No, you're my wife. Of Heckelman.
I'm Pseudo.
Of Beat Guy.
Of Beat Guy.
Of Beat Guy.
Of
Does that mean I get to hold down your wrists later?
Hold down my wrist.
Alright, guys, we're gonna play this one out. You ready?
He doesn't.
Hold on, let's figure this out.
I want every single person in the whole wide world tonight to stream from Certified himself like this at least once. Every single person in the world. I don't think it'll happen. I think you guys are inadequate, and every single person doesn't have the ability to just stream.
Yeah, I'd stop.
I would actively not stream it because you get us to stream it, but I would be like, you're a dick.
Cool
And
as
I
fuck.
wouldn't
Let's
stream
go.
it.
Now here's the nicer version of that.
Keep on.
If you have yourself feeling
Pass
like
it
you want to
on.
listen to music this afternoon, please listen to Certified himself. Like this. Like this. Like
Alright,
this.
play us out.
Alright, I'm gonna play this out.
Like this?
Like
Like what?